I'm gonna tell you something, and you're just gonna have to trust and listen to me. Whatever you know in the culinary world, throw it right out the window. This burger works the best when you follow your instinct. Don't make it smart, don't make it cool, don't make it hip, make the burger. I went vegetarian when I was like 16. I had watched a documentary, and for about 2 weeks, that mattered to me. And after 2 weeks without eating the meat, I didn't have belly aches anymore. I felt so good. I'm not trying to push it on you. I don't care. I respect a burger. I respect bacon. I respect it all. But I feel better when I eat a veggie burger. Today, mademoiselle, for you, I will be preparing the veggie burger that I've eaten for the last 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, for the last 6 years of my life. The tools and ingredients you will need to create my veggie burger on your end is 1 large pan, olive oil, Dr. Praeger's Super Green Burgers with the 10 grams of protein, because those are delicious. 7 sprouted grain bread. It's like the Ezekiel bread. I usually get the 7 sprouted grains because I like the way the packaging looks. Frank's hot sauce, of course. Trader Joe's Magnificauce. This can be exchanged for any sort of burger sauce that you want to put on it. It kind of disappears. And 2 slices of pepper jack cheese. All right, the burgers, God willing, are frying up behind me right now. What's gonna happen is the toast, the bread, the bun, whatever you want to call it, is gonna cook a lot faster than the burger itself. Maybe it's vice versa. I don't know. One of them is gonna cook faster than the other one. What's important is that you don't freak out. If the bread, the toast, the buns needs to come off, you take it off, you plate it, and you get ready for the burgers to come in. Do you hear me? Don't get discouraged. Don't panic. Notice here, this bun is burning, and this bun is barely cooking. But that's the beautiful thing about these burgers. It doesn't matter how ugly they are or how burned they are, so long as it's delicious, okay? I'm adding just a little bit of oil to the pan to assist the buns in cooking, okay? This is what the olive oil is for. It's just to assist in cooking. It's to soak it up and crisp up those buns, okay? You hear me? We're actually gonna lower our heat here from a medium to a low because all the talking made the pan really, really hot. Fuck. What I did just now, the one bun that's getting a little burned, we talked about this. It's okay. The one bun that is getting a little burned, I put it to the side where the bun wasn't cooking. Fixing it now. If one side is cooking and one side isn't, you flip that. You flip it right around. You put the cooking one on the non-cooking, vice versa. Same with the patties. However burned you want them. I like them a little crispy. I'll be honest. A terrible, terrible, ugly, ugly burger. The beautiful thing about it is the simplicity. It's the ease of creation. Quite frankly, it's a treat. Just what I said. It's a lot of self-explanation. It kind of makes sense, you know? You get what it's cook the burgers and eat them. We're gonna let the burgers sit on the griddle for a second longer so the cheese melts. While we're doing that, we're gonna apply our Magnificauce and our Frank's Red Hot Original. You put a lot of the Magnificauce on one side of the bun, and you put a little bit on the other side of the bun. A lot of Frank's. Do as much as you want. The second patty is coming into the picture now. That's what we're looking for, people. Right there. It's a really hideous looking burger. It's terrible. You're gonna wanna fill a water bottle. You're gonna wanna get a napkin. And most importantly, baby, you're gonna wanna enjoy it.
And this is where everything goes wrong. Here's the thing. Columbia and I had been planning a trip to LA to go and do sessions and write before tour. The original plan was to go from September 3rd to the 25th. As I thought about this more, I realized it was far too close to the start of my own tour. I would be in LA for a month, I'd be home for 3 weeks, 2 of which would be rehearsals, and then I'd be back out on the road. It's kind of a big mental fuck, you know? So, my A&R Emmy had called me while I was eating my burger.
Come on. Emmy, I denied it because I'm doing this. I'll call you right back.
And she had told me that there was an opportunity. If I left for LA tomorrow, the next day, it would work out that I could spend less time in LA, do the same sessions, be back home for longer to be well rested and prepared for tour. I'm slowly realizing that I'm really delicate mentally, and it is somewhat of a hard hit to have 12 hours notice to be gone for 3 weeks to LA. My apartment is home to me. Like, I feel it's my home. So to leave suddenly It's tough, but being that I get to have more time home on the tail end of my 3-week stay in LA, it's really not that bad.
I guess Colombia loved Piggy, because this is the nicest hotel room I've ever stayed in. Maybe in my life? I don't know. I can complain about, oh, it's sad not being home. But there's nothing to complain about here. I could lay out in the sun and tan. I think I'll be working, but, if I'm not, there's nothing to complain about here. This is my home for the next 3 weeks. I'm just very lucky. It feels very lucky. To think a mere 24 hours ago, I was eating a veggie burger in my apartment. The most important part,
And most importantly, baby,
is that you enjoy it.
you're gonna want to enjoy it.